This is Michael with Rock Legends Photographers, and I'm here with Scott Holt, frontman and second guitar for Foghat. Scott, thanks for taking the time with us.
Hey man, thanks for talking to me. I appreciate it.
We're going to do a little bit of a different interview. We're not going to talk about the band.
Okay.
What we're going to do is talk about you for the fans so they can get to know you a little bit.
Okay.
How long you been with the band now?
Starting my third year.
Third year,
halfway
okay.
through the third year, yeah.
Now, you've played with a lot of people. Tell us some of the people you played with.
Well, I started out with Buddy Guy. That was my first job, and I was with Buddy for 10 years. And then I had my own band, released 7 solo records, and toured America and Canada with my band. And then got with Roger and the guys back in 2020 or 22 or something. I forget what year it was. It's been 3 years, whatever that figures up. 21.
3 years, give or take.
Yeah.
There you go.
And, but I've known Roger since like 2014. We started hanging out and writing songs and stuff. So I've been around the camp for a while.
I think that's probably when I met you.
Yeah, probably so. Yeah,
Right about then.
I was hanging out down at the Harley shop where we met for the first time.
Yes. So you've been all over the world, played in lots of venues. What's your favorite venue and why?
Well, probably, I don't know, that's a good question. I've never thought about it because every venue is different. It's got its own thing, its own charm, you know. I played the Olympia in Paris where James Brown did one of my favorite records, so that was a pretty cool deal. But I've played the Ryman Auditorium in Nashville, which has a lot of history to it, and it's close to home, so I can, that's a nice venue. But on any given night, man, wherever you get to make music, that's my favorite venue.
Excellent. So you've played with a lot of famous people. You're playing with famous people now.
Yeah.
Living or dead, if you could jam with one person, who would that be?
Jimi Hendrix. It's easy. Yeah, he's the reason why I play guitar. He was the thing I heard that made me want to pick up a guitar and learn how to play it. And if I could sit down with him and just I'd just sit and watch him. I wouldn't even have to play. I'd be happy just doing that.
There you go. So when you were growing up, what kind of music did your parents listen to?
A lot of country and a Southern gospel. Both my parents sang in church. And so that was kind of the things that I was exposed to initially. The first concert my parents took me to when I was 9 was Elvis. So I got to see Elvis Presley. That was my first concert. So. But that was, I just, music was always around us. So.
Excellent. So a singer shows up at your door. He says, Scott, I'm here to sing one song just for you.
The singer shows up at my door and I pay him for the pizza and tell him.
No, you don't have to pay him. He's just showing up being a nice guy. He's going to sing one song just for you.
Yeah.
Who is the singer and what is the song?
Donny Hathaway. Yeah, Donny Hathaway doing a song for you.
Okay.
That would be nice.
Your entire music collection gets wiped out.
Okay.
You're able to save one CD. Which one is it?
Band of Gypsies. Yeah.
Back to Hendrix.
Yeah. That's if I can only listen to one thing, it's gonna have to be a Hendrix record. So.
There you go. Okay, 2 more questions. Second to last one is a singer-songwriter, guitar player approaches you and he says, Scott, young guy, I want to break in the business. What tips do you have for me?
Be nice for one thing. It's a tough business, and the easiest thing you can do is just be nice. It gets you remembered more if you're a nice guy than if you're not nice. So that would be my only advice. And just work on your craft and just pay attention to what you're doing and take it seriously. You can see our backstage. There's no drugs or strippers back here. So everybody's being real serious. Well, except for that.
No, that's just Rodney.
Yeah, that's Rodney.
Okay, last question and the hardest one.
All right.
You've probably been interviewed many times. What question would you like to answer that no one ever asked you?
That's a good question. I get asked pretty much everything, and I don't know. I don't know. what my favorite color is. Nobody ever asked me that. What's your favorite color?
What is your favorite color? Purple.
Yeah.
Mine too.
There you go.
Well, Scott, thanks for taking the time with us. We really appreciate it, and we'll get this up on YouTube and share it with the band site and everything, and people will get to know you just a little bit better. And don't be surprised if they send you something purple.
Well, all right. All right. Sounds good, man.